Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This little video is just a get ready with me, so it's my everyday routine using a mix and match of different a whole wide range of different products that I have recently purchased or have used in the past. Also some stuff from when I was studying at college. So give this video a big thumbs up if you like it and subscribe for more, guys. So I have put all the products down below. So if you want to see this look, guys, keep following. Bye. Okay, so to begin first off with, we're going to go through just a little bit of moisturizer. My Hydra Beauty Gel Creme by Chanel. So this is a very light gel texture. I'm just going to go with just a small amount. And we're just going to pull that straight across the nose and the cheeks, around the chin and jaw, and then straight up the forehead. There we go. Moving on forward with a really good base, you want to always use a very good primer. I use quite a wide range of either Napoli or Giorgio Armani primers, but today I'm actually going to go in a Chanel Le Blanc primer. So this is a really nice illuminating primer. I'm just going in with just a pea size. So the great thing about this primer is it highlights as well as conceals redness and dark pigmentation around the eyes. Plus it conditions, so it always feels quite hydrating on the skin. It's not so thick, but if you do apply too much, I do find it can go a bit oily on the skin, especially if you have that combination to oily skin. But that's why I just use a small amount and really push it straight into the pores, still making it quite breathable for the skin. Now going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. Mine's a bit dirty, but this one is in the shade NC37. Now I have got a bit of spray tan on, so hopefully it's not too dark. I'm using my Sigma foundation brush F60. Just to make sure I've got the right colour. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now I'm just using a little buffer brush that I just got off eBay, really cheap. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Store eye primer, and this is in the small amounts. I haven't yet tried this, so I'll just pull it under the eye and over the top. So now I said I was going through with concealer, so I'm just going to go in with my Gorgeous Cosmetic concealer. This is in a medium natural. It's quite a creamy concealer. So it is quite thick, and I'm just going to use my finger to blend that in. Following up after the concealer, I'm going in with my MAC setting powder, and this is just in a medium. It's a loose. Go in with my Sigma brush. This is the large powder brush. The reason why you need to set it with powder is not just for durability, but that way if you're going in with any powdered shadows or highlighters, bronzers and blushes, this just stops it from gripping the foundation, so you have a bit more freedom with moving the product around and blending it. In that case, if you're using Beauty Blender and like creams, that's alright. You can just go in using that without setting powder, but I would recommend setting it with powder afterwards, but just like a really light translucent. So I'm going to go in with just something for my lips, just to add a bit of plump and hydration. And this is the Smashbox O Plump. It's like a really soft tingle. That also I find it's really good to pop on before your lipsticks and things like that. So I'll just pop it on before I do anything else. That way it gives it time to kind of plump the lips up, stimulates the blood underneath. That way we have a good finish with my lipstick. I've already set with my powder. I'm going to go in with a powdered contour bronzer. This one is just the Gorgeous Cosmetics bronzer, and it is in Endless Summer 02ES. I have Hit Pan. This is my absolute holy grail of bronzers. I find it just blends out really, really easily. It's really easy to move across the face, and it works as a really good eyeshadow too. So it's just a very blue-based warm bronzer. And I'm just going to start contouring using my Sigma Large Angle Contour Brush. And I'm just going to start from the hairline, pulling it right to the end of the brow where it sits on the cheek, and we're just going to pull that up across the hairline, feathering it in. Pull your actual hair back and just blend upwards like so. Same on the other side. These are the birds, they are having like a huge conversation outside. And if it does help you to pull the cheeks in, you can do that as well. It's kind of like a good mapping out system, I guess, for the structure of the face. Move forward onto blush. Usually if I'm doing like a heavy eye, I will do the eyes first and then do like my contouring and blushing at the end. But I thought because I'm going with really soft colours today, just for like an everyday wear, I'm going to go in with the colours on the cheeks. That allowed me also to choose what colours I kind of want to use for my eyes. So it's a big thoughting. That I'm going to try out the Australis Paparazzi Perfecting Highlight Definition Blush. Blech, that is a mouthful. So, I bought this one a couple of weeks ago. I think it's like more of a warm orange. So just on the apples of the cheeks, I'm just going to feather that up into the bronzer very lightly. And again, I'm going in with my Sigma contour brush because it's got a bit of bronzer on it, so we can kind of soften that out. Perfect. So that's a little bit too much blush. I haven't used this before, but I'm actually quite impressed with the pigment. It's quite cool. This one's in Screen Siren. Now I did get 2 new products today. I bought the NARS Orgasm Blush, and I also got the Stilla palette, eyeshadow palette. So this one is the Stilla Eyes of the Window shadow palette, and it's in Soul. The name's Soul. That's cool. Like this. And then they are the colours. How amazing are they? I don't have any shadows in that tone, so that looks fantastic. I always recommend starting off with the brows first. That way it creates a perfect canvas for the eye area, but also gives you a little leeway between the top lash line and the brow to apply colour. So I'm just doing little feathery strokes, creating that slash definition. Look at that. My eyebrows are so patchy. Following up after that, I'm going in with my Bobbi brown. This is in Mahogany and it's a natural brow shaper. Brown. But I love this because it kind of sets the brows in place, but adds that colour. So you can still go over the top if you want with a clear gel, but I find this works wonders just on its own. I'll apply my products. I'm just going to go in with my Sigma large shadow brush just to apply the first base colour. And I'm just going to apply that product, that shadow, all the way up under the brow of that soft brown again. So we're going to focus, where was it, this one here. Oh, that's a bit glittery. Maybe I'll go with the middle one. The middle one is called Heart. It can be a little bit tricky to find my crease at times, but it actually works to my advantage because it creates, because one of my eyes is heavy set than the other, so like the lid, so it actually goes in to create more definition, I guess. So I'm going to blend out a little bit darker, and I'm going to go in with my Sigma E30 brush, and we're going to follow up with that dark warm beige. I'm just going to work it back. So this is a cool little blending brush just to work that product. So moving back and forth in a windscreen wiper motion. I don't want to, the smaller the brush, remember again, because you don't want to move that product around too much. So you can layer, but if you don't have time, I just recommend starting off with a soft brown first. That way you can blend the two together. Through the center of the eye. Going back with, so going with a smaller brush. So this one is my eye shading E55 brush. I'm going to go through with this is from Sigma as well, with that warm beige tone here. So this one, and that one is called pigment in these shadows, oh my god, are amazing. It's always tricky when you start out with, like when you say, oh, I'm going to do like a really light eye, and then you end up going in and doing like a really, really over the top dramatic eye. But it kind of helps that it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, so I don't want to go in with too heavy eye. I'm going to go in with a liner just to define my top lash line with my Gorgeous Cosmetics eye pencil. It doesn't actually say, that's alright, but I've used heaps of it, or my sister has, either one. But yeah, so we're going to go through and we're just going to smudge this out on the top lash. A really soft definition to the top lash line. It can allow you then to go in with your liquid liner. The Chanel Ligne de Graphique, if I pronounce that right, sorry for French. Probably just made a fool of myself. Fool. Yeah, so this is just in Noir. I love this liner. It's amazing. The fine tip pen on it. So just doing small feathery strokes. You know what? You know when you start off doing a wing and you're like, halfway there. Let's go with a wing. Let's do it. Let's go in with a wing. Alright, here we go. Just want a really soft, subtle one. This way it creates the effect. Of my lashes wearing up with a mascara. I'm going to go in with the Dimensions mascara. So this is new from Chanel. I really like this one because it's a soft wire, whereas most makeup ones, like, they're plastic. But this I find really grips the lashes, like pushing them right up. Underneath, again with this one here. So that one is light, just under the eyes. And I'm just going to use my little Sigma, the one I used before, to go through the crease line. So that's just the Sigma pencil in E30. So I'm just going to finish up with my Smashbox lipstick. This is the Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in Primrose. You guys are probably wondering, oh my god, she hasn't primed. Not primed. Oh my god, she hasn't highlighted. That's okay. What do you think of this colour? I like it. I think it's quite soft. To highlight, I'm going to go in with, because my cheeks are already a little bit highlighted, but I am going to go in with this beautiful Old Faithful palette. It's the Rockstar palette by The Balm. And I'm going to go in with this shade here. So it's got a whole lot of eyeshadows on it. And it's got your blush and a highlighter. I'm going to go in with this one here. And the highlighter is called Solid Gold. Again, I'm going to go in with my Sigma contour brush. The pigment in this is just insane. Check that out. So there we have it, guys. That is my everyday natural look. I will link all the products down below. That way you can check them bad boys out. So again, I've just gone with a very soft blah, blah. I've just got in with a very soft, subtle eye with a winged liner very finely. And just a little bit of colour on the cheeks and my Smashbox lipstick in Primrose. So if you guys like this video, give it a good thumbs up and subscribe for more. See you in my next vlog, guys. Thanks for watching.